Good afternoon and happy Saturday to you. My name is Lutrina. Earlier this week, you spoke to my son Chris, and he offered to send you a free video showing some things you can do to help boost your business. So, this is the custom video that we've made for you. As he mentioned, there's no selling in the video. We make a few of these every week, and we send them out to other business owners with the hope of bringing value and service. We truly believe givers gain, so this is our way of giving back. But your feedback would be especially important to us so that we can make sure that we are making videos that are actually helpful and informative. So please do leave us some feedback afterwards. So what I'm going to cover is content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements. I'll take a look at your company's online presence and make recommendations for improvement. So content is anything that's on your website, your words, your images, and your videos. You want to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. This would allow Google to crawl your website and get all of the information that they need to determine what it is you provide, what services you are giving, and that way they can include you in the appropriate search results. Citations are listings in directories like Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. It's your business name, your address, and your phone number. You want to get as many of these throughout the internet as you can get, and even more than your competitors. This helps you to rank with Google. And then backlinks are the placement of your website address onto other websites. For example, Facebook, LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, Yelp, any of these. If your website is listed on these, then they are directing traffic from those sites to your website, hence the name backlinks. But not all backlinks are created equal. You want to make sure you stay in your service area. And also you want to make sure that you get as many of these on the internet as you can, because Google uses it as a measure of trustworthiness and validation of a company. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website actually becomes. So let's hop over into Google. So when I do a search of cleaning services, Fredericksburg, Virginia, I notice that there are ads. This is pretty usual when you go into Google and do a search, okay? Usually the ads show up at the top or the bottom of the page. Some people do have ad blockers, so in those cases they will not see these advertisements on the page. And then also you'll see sometimes there are service ads like Thumbtack, Angie, Home Advisor. If you use those services, just know that you are being charged not only for that, well, you're being charged for every lead you get, but that same lead is being charged to for other businesses. So 5 businesses get the lead, 5 of them pay for the lead, but only 1 will secure it. So that's the reason you should do other things on your website to boost business. And I have taken a peek at your website, and it looks like you know the value of investing in your website and putting in the time to make sure that it's built out appropriately. But let me just continue. So when we look at this section here, it's called the Map Pack. This is where Google places who they perceive as the top 3 businesses for the keyword search. In this case, cleaning services for Fredericksburg, Virginia. As we move further down the page, you will continue to see rankings. Google will continue to rank businesses in order. Ideally, your website should be listed on the first 3 pages of Google. And as you move further away from that, visibility diminishes. So the first 3 pages are what I recommend. And ideally, if you can get your website over time listed here, then you are doing great. Okay. So let's hop over into your website, which looks fabulous, by the way. I don't have too much to recommend except adding more content. If you remember, 1,500 words at least on the home page and at least 500 on your back pages. Okay. The other thing I would recommend is take advantage of your images. What I mean by that is when you save your images, name them something that Google can use as a keyword. So you have a lot of stuff, random text in here. If I were saving this file, I would maybe use painting services, Fredericksburg, Virginia, as the keyword. I would try to highlight what it is you're featuring. So in this case, it was handyman services. I would name that handyman services, Fredericksburg, Virginia, just because it gives you an extra edge over your competition. It adds additional keywords to your page. So Google not only crawls the text that they see, but they're also looking at how you're tagging your images in the back pages as well. Okay. So any opportunity that you have to showcase what it is you're doing, I'm guessing this is siding work. Excuse me. Had a frog in my throat there. See, this is not named in any fashion that could actually inform visitors or Google what it is that you're showcasing. So if you're doing siding repair, siding replacement, siding installation, name it that, okay? Siding installation, Fredericksburg, Virginia, for example. Okay? The other thing I would recommend, aside from adding content and keywords, is adding a contact form so that you are certain to get people's attention right away. They can put in their information instantly, even if they don't have time to call, or if they call and they hang up and don't leave you a message. At least you've grabbed their name, their email, and their phone number so that those are hot leads that you can instantly follow up on, okay? So let's look at your data. It looks like you recently built your website or got services for your website. So kudos to you for taking this seriously and getting ahead of it. You're definitely rocking it as far as your backlinks and your referring domains. Make sure you keep on track of these and don't let them fall off on the wayside. A lot of business owners get them when they build their website, and then they don't put any more effort in them. And before you know it, they had 7,000 and then they're down to like 50. I have seen it with all of the videos that I've made. There have been quite a few people in that situation. You're not grabbing a whole lot of traffic at the moment. That could pick up over time. It does look like you are grabbing a lot of keywords. So I would just manage it because you only been online. It looks like 6 days, 10 days. Yeah, you're new as far as getting these keywords. So I would just monitor. You should start seeing some progress. I'm looking at your keywords to see if they're buyer intent, and they do look buyer intent. Like you're ranking pretty low for some of them, but that might be because you are newly adding them to your website. I can tell how old they are. So I would definitely just have the company who's working on your site maintain, keep their eyes on the progress to make sure that you're actually ranking for them. Especially the ones that are super buyer intent, like cleaning services, Fredericksburg, Virginia. 250 people search that every single month. Right now, you're number 27, but over time, hopefully you will grow popular and continue to crawl up that line. I would expect that, given that you have quite a few. If you want to boost your opportunity to do that, I would just suggest adding more content on your page. Just remember 500 on your back pages, at least 1,500 on your home page. That will give you more opportunity to spread those keywords throughout your website, okay? So with that, I'm going to end this. I hope it's been helpful to you in some degree. Please let me know that you watched it. Please let me know if you found any information to be of value. And if you have questions, let me know that too. I'll be happy to answer anything that I can. These are intended to be informative and helpful to business owners. So I want to make sure that I'm doing that, okay? In the meantime, have a lovely weekend, and I wish you much continued success for home and business services. Take care.